Hey everybody, sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm feeling a little bit elderly in my use of the technology today. First, let me introduce my lovely assistants. We've got Maggie in the back. Are you not going to lean in? And Ariana towards the front. They have been very, very patient helpers. So first, thank you for being here. And if you could throw a couple of questions up into the chat as we're going, that'll help me figure out that we know how to do that now that we know how to start it. So bonus. So we're going to direct the camera downward so that you can see the shiny machine. We've already prepped the dough because that part is messy and it takes forever. So we're going to run it through the machine a couple times to flatten it out. And then we will start stretching the dough.
Mary Doran.
All right, can you see the, let's move that over. Okay. So I learned how to make pasta at a cooking class at Prisco's probably 10 years ago. And it's kind of like riding a bike. So we took a couple of years off. We got the machine back out last week because what else are we doing with our time? And the results were so delicious. All right, I see one of the questions from Present Moment Living saying, why would anybody want to make fresh pasta when Prisco's already does it for you? And you are very right about that, Aunt Sharon. And we had an argument about this last week as to whether there was a big enough difference between even store-bought pasta, even when it's not the fresh stuff from Prisco's, and making it ourselves. And we are split as a family. So this is not something that we do on a regular basis, but we definitely do it when we are stuck at home for weeks at a time. So over the next couple of weeks, we will be having lots of pandemic pasta. The recipe is very simple. It's just some all-purpose flour, an egg, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of olive oil. What's up, love? I see another question. Can you put in food coloring to make it cooler? You can. Usually when you are putting in, geez, we are just making a mess of this right now. Usually when you're doing color, you do it with a natural food dye. So you can use a basil leaf. You can use steamed spinach or pureed spinach, carrots, beets. They do flavor the pasta a little bit, but not enough that you can really tell. The basil is really cool because you can put in a whole leaf and just stretch that along with the pasta. And then the leaf gets longer and longer and longer. And then when you cut it, it looks like zebra stripes. All right, here we go. We are ready. Maggie, are you going to roll for me? All right, so the first thing you want to do after you've got it nice and flat and thin is you're going to, you need to press it. So we're going to put it through on the widest setting. Mom, I know you can't see my face. We're showing you the machine right now.
Ooh, zebra stripes. Got it.
The zebra stripes are really cool, Miss Marissa. All right, faster, faster, faster. All right, so there are numbered settings along the side of the pasta machine. You start on the widest, and then you just keep putting it through, and it'll stretch it thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. What's up?
I'll be the narrator.
You'll be the narrator? Okay, I got the narration pretty well covered, but thanks.
No, with the attached.
Oh, I see. You'll read the questions for me? That's perfect. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, that little piece that we put in is getting longer and longer and longer. It'll be hard to tell with the quality of the video that we have here, but it's also getting thinner and thinner and thinner.
It says, hi, Ariana.
You can say hi back. You can respond to your fan mail.
Hello.
All right. The person who taught us to do this at Prisco's is named Phyllis Kramer. She said that you always take it to the second to the thinnest setting. So this will be our last pass through, and then we're going to cut it. All right, so do you remember how tiny that piece of dough was? Look at how long it is now. Very fancy. And now we're going to switch to the cutting blade. All right, should we move the laptop so they can see how it looks when it comes out? That is going to require... Hello, fans. What if we do it right there? See a note from one of our neighbors. Hello, Nicholas's. All right, so go ahead and put it through. Take a look down at the bottom here. Doing fine. Check out all of the fettuccine. So we're going to do this 11 more times with all the different batches.
It is super cool to present moments living.
Do you know who Present Moment Living is?
Carol?
No, Aunt Sharon.
Oh.
Aunt Sharon. All right. If you were interested in actually having a video where we go through all the steps in making pasta, let me know. This was really more of a practice one, so we could test it out for doing an artist talk in a couple of weeks.
And do they sell electric pasta makers?
They sure do sell electric pasta makers. They attach to your KitchenAid stand mixer. So if you have an extra $600 lying around, that is a really great way to do this for those of us who are relying on Christmas gifts from my mom and the stand mixer that I got from Josh Schultz. Then we do it by hand. It doesn't take that long once you've got the the dough made.
Thank you for the compliments.
And thank you for the compliment. The people won't be able to may not know what the chat is, so we should say what we're responding to.
Okay.
So I see that Marissa says, "Nice shirt, Mama," and I will say, "Well, thank you." Thank you. It's, representing the Aurora downtown. All right. So thank you all of my helpers for putting in comments so that we know how to do this. I will let you know about the artist chat once we've got it all scheduled. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.